Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second day of the 2025 Mixed Nationals here in Vereniging. Today's game, our first game starting the day is the Short Donkeys versus Chilli Heat, and they're about to have the toss for us. Go ahead.
For gender first?
Yeah, we do
Chromosomes. Yeah.
Cool. Who's there for gender?
That's women.
Yeah.
They're going for women's. And second,
Grace, who wants to call it? I can't call it one time. I'll go. Okay, you ready?
Short Donkeys take that one.
Cool, we will start on defense.
Okay, you'll start on defense.
Cool.
We'll start that side.
Cool.
All right, cool. Chris,
Hello.
you've played for Heat in the past. You left for a short while. Now you're back on the team. You happy to be here?
Very happy to be here. You know, it wasn't Heat when I played. It was just Chilli.
That's true. And Chilli Heat has yet to win a Nationals. You think this is the year?
Oh yes, 100%. That's why I came back.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your game.
Okay, thank you.
Dad, a quick question. SAFTA chair, are you excited to be running with a team? You're very much involved in Ultimate.
Yes.
How's it playing with a very inexperienced but very well-experienced team at the same time? They're young but fierce. They've got a lot of game time behind them. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty stoked. I actually coached most of these guys when they were training for under 24s, so either on a provincial level or world's level. So it's actually nice to be on the field now. When you're coaching, it can be quite frustrating to be on the sideline and be like, just do this. So it's actually cool to be able to just do that now on the field. Yeah.
Nice. And as the chair of SAFTA, you're just excited to see a lot of teams here for Nationals?
I think it's really awesome to have two divisions happening. Almost a full second division. We had a few teams pull out at the last second, which was a bit of a disappointment. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good. The weather's amazing, and keen to see some good Ultimate.
And then talk about second division. It's been a great, in my opinion, a great pusher for development in Ultimate. Having a break between the top division and the second division, and then having the ability to cross over if you can play well and earn a spot for your league. You've been very much involved, I believe, when we wanted to start a second division. How do you feel as the chair of SAFTA? Do you think it's been a success this year?
Yeah, I mean, so I wasn't the one who pushed it. We had our first one last year,
Yeah.
and it was rocky, I think, in the beginning. But I think now having that ability to not have to play as competitive, but then also having that opportunity that if you do want to break through to the next division, it sort of gives more stakes to Nationals, which I think is fun. So there's not just your top position that you're playing for. I think it's been really good.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks so much for your time. Best luck in your game.
Thank you so much. Cheers, guys.
All right, guys, we're going to look at some highlights from a game that went to Universe Point yesterday, and I believe we'll have that with you shortly. Thank you very much.
Good morning everybody, cracking day for Frisbee out here in Vereniging again. We've got an excellent matchup in the pool. We've got Heat from the Western Cape, second seed in the country, facing a slightly unknown Short Donkeys team from Pietermaritzburg. It's definitely going to be a matchup if we look at yesterday's results. Very similar results against the teams of Ghost and Nomad. So this is definitely going to be a good matchup for the books. We're looking forward to it. It's William Lyons commentating on behalf of Heat this morning. We're waiting for Andy from Bunnies to perhaps join us, and we trust it's going to be good Frisbee this morning in Vereniging. Chilli Heat, we've got Sam Bowen, our spirit captain, his first spirit captain tournament for Heat. Looking forward to what he's going to deliver today. Peter Ivy, our captain, is unfortunately out for this game. He's nurturing an injury on his ankle. And Christine Court Anderson, our lady captain, did phenomenal yesterday on defense and slow and steady on the O. So we're looking forward to them taking the lead for Chilli Heat, driving us home to get to that final. We also got a few good new signings up this tournament. We've got Jonty Thompson from Stallies or Marty's that's joined Heat, the Heat campaign. We're looking forward to building with Jonty. He's been phenomenal as a cutter. We love to see him go deep. We love to see him sky people. We love to see his airplane hands before he catches. We've got Scott Glennie from Nomad that's joined us this team. It was a perfect automatic fit into the team with his sister Dana already on the team and his brother-in-law Peter. He's just clicked with everybody. It's nice and easy fit in. It's the start of the game, Short Donkeys versus Chilli Heat. It is Willow's here and Annie from the Bunnies commentating to you live from Vereniging, the 48th best rand municipality in South Africa. And we could see that yet on our roads today. But in all honesty, lovely being hosted by Vereniging, the ultimate community. We're looking forward to seeing what they can also do in their home turf. But for now, we are Short Donkeys versus Chilli Heat. It looks like Chilli is starting on O. The Donkeys is pulling from the right side with a slightly into the wind. The breeze is starting to pick up. We've got gusts of up to 39 kilometers an hour this morning that's going to pump. And it's already 21 degrees in Vereniging. So definitely one for the books and one to keep yourself hydrated with.
That is true. It is a bit warm this morning. Donkeys historically enjoying a zonal defense, especially with some wind. I wonder what they're going to pull in, although the younger team are a lot quicker than the Masters, so they might want to do a bit of a man defense, but it depends what they pull in now. It looks like they're doing a man defense.
Mandy, Nick to Megan on the sideline, puts it to Dylan.
Or close pressure there by Ruben. Or huge grab by Dana.
Great catch by Dana. Looking for it, and it's a quick, easy score to Nick Anderson. First point of the match goes to Chilli Heat.
Lovely slick O there. Good pressure by the Short Donkeys, but very, very easy up the field there by Chilli. I think that was a ladies' line, yes. I think we're going into a men's line now.
Let's see what Chilli Heat can put up for us on the defense.
I think they will also probably mock person defense.
Dana looks up the line, sees a trusted ally of Nick Anderson. Chef's kisses all round from Nick.
Oh yeah. We've got offense now for the Short Donkeys. I'm wondering how they're going to react to very strong person defense coming here from Chilli Heat, assuming they're mark man.
Scott with the pull. Nice distance on it, fading in.
Collected by Ruben to Bianca, back to Ruben. Daniel streaking long. Big put up by Daniel.
Pass.
Jonty there for the D.
Oh! Caught in the end zone, but a foul was called by Jonty. Looks like Jonty and Josh is having a talk regarding the foul, and there's some off. Kelly now also offering some perspective from the sideline.
There's a replay here. It's quite difficult when both players are trying to operate the same space. So I think Jonty's within his rights to call a foul if he believes that he got pushed out the way.
Definitely, fouls are a difficult one to manage, and it's best just to get perspective, listen to the other player, and then make a call. Either contest or uncontest the call.
It is, exactly. It is a tough one as a defender to call a foul in the situation, but within his rights too. Seemingly contested. Going back to throw it is a long way back with a big put from Ruben.
Right, contested foul, back to thrower.
Coming back in on 2. Nice early hack on a low stall, giving him some time now to move the disc. I wonder if the same put is coming, knowing Ruben loves his flicks.
This goes in.
We've got Daniel coming under.
Oh, unfortunately to the ground. Quick pick up by Rourke. Rourke and Scott 1-2, 1-2,
Back to
and to Christine.
nice.
Chilli is absolutely not holding back, putting that pressure on from the start. Quick reaction on the turn.
100%. That turnover came and they pretty much scored. Quick 1-2 by Rourke and Dylan, and then an easy cut into the end zone by Christine. Very nice grab.
We've got our Chilli Heat D-line on. Scott we'll see what the D-line can do and what type of defense they're going to put up. Probably back to man, seems to be working. Short Donkeys are a relatively young team, very energetic, so it's a tough marking man, but if there's any team that's up for it, I'm sure Chilli Heat will give it a go. Oh, Pool hits the left back corner of the end zone. They'll bring it back to the front cone.
We've got Ruben picking up the disc again. Daniel looking for a reset. Daniel gets it. Up to Bianca. Another up to Kezia. Back to Ruben. Nice under there by... Can't see behind the pole, sorry. Daniel's got the disc again. Bianca with a nice pop-up to Ruben.
Great movement there.
We've got Joel screaming long, coming back under.
Oof. Foul, uncontested foul. Much quicker resolution to this foul.
Ruben has the disc again. This resets to Bianca. Nice undercut by Catherine. Another cut by Joel. Ruben back with the disc. Good pop back. Big hammer.
Big hammer.
To Josh.
Jonty gets
Jonty
the
with
D.
a nice D.
Comes flying in. We love that.
Josh might have been better to try catch the disc before trying to get the disc in the end zone.
Rourke on the disc now. Looking for
Nice.
teammate up the line. Scott. Looks like there's a call. Uncontested strip is the call. Back to Scott on 0. Still coming in. Oh, he puts it long for Jonty. We're going to see another contest here.
Oh, Jonty just underreads it.
Slightly over his head. Misses the opportunity to make it 3-0. We're seeing the short donkeys putting together those passes. They are utilizing their whole team, which is great to see.
Definitely. We have it, as you said, we've got donkeys are moving up into the wind a little bit here. So some nice short, sharp passes is definitely what they're going to need to get their disc up the field. Just overread. Oh, and an unfortunate drop there by Kezia. Almost got the disc back there for them.
Rob looking to Scott up the line.
Oh, Christine with a very nice cut into the end zone.
Scott's got no marks, he's got time to make a call, but there is a violation.
It looks like Daniel's going to be marking Scott here. However, I think he decided to try and mark out Christine first for that easy score. Definitely will wait for a defender to get to Christine before he makes his way to Scott. Looks like Bianca's going to go there. Daniel's not actually worried about the stall count, but just covering the front of the cone. He's calling it not in. Maybe Daniel will.
There
score.
is some perspective given from the sideline.
Daniel accepts the perspective as a score. Well done, Chilli Heat, on that.
Call
on that
is
score.
in. We love to see Chilli Heat is call. Let's see on the replay. He jumps it in. but it's called in.
By the Donkey sideline and Chilli Heat sideline called it in. So that's great spirit by both teams.
Chilli Heat using their friend zone V-stack here at the end. We call it friend zone because we believe scoring in a friend zone is possible. Very much so. And Chilli Heat showing us how it's done. Dana on the pool for the lady point.
Yes, lady line now. Dana starting her ultimate career in Durban with us at the Bunnies. Used to play in high school and used to come play Frisbee tournaments. Had to ask permission from parents. Often happened with the Bunnies, with the ladies. But yeah, since started studying in Cape Town, really up to a game. And look at that pull, that is amazing.
Great pull by Dana.
Straight to Captain Matthew. Nice pop back from Bianca up to Skylar, Juan's son. We've got Bianca back on disc. Nice there by Paige.
Great movements by the donkeys.
Great back to Bianca.
They keep
Looking
on
for it
finding
under.
someone.
Oh, huge D by Dana. Intercepting, coming off of her mark.
Kelly sees Dylan. Dylan does an over the top pass to Brad. Brad to Megan. Megan back to Brad. Brad looking. Puts it back to Kelly. Safe hands, Kelly. Nick comes back for it, looking for options. Dylan coming into the cup there.
Looks like the Donks are doing a bit of a zone and try to do a very heavy
Unfortunately
swing.
throws it away.
And the zone putting that
Got
pressure on.
long, and it's definitely on. Nick,
For Skylar, Nick Anderson underneath it. Nick Anderson with a lovely box.
great box out there by Nick.
On Skylar, couldn't quite get there. Oh, nice under for Dana, very good space. Up the line to Dylan, very great.
Dylan back to Dana. Now it's quick play by Chilli, and it goes up to Megan.
Oh, very nice score by Chilli Heat.
Lovely put by Dylan. Good work rate by Dylan in the mids here. Give goes. Puts it to the best front of diamond in the country, Megan.
That was a very nice upwind score as well. Although it's a little breeze, but still upwind, and it's looking like a timeout. Is it?
Timeout called, yes.
Timeout called, yes. I think that's very important for the short donkeys. They need to regroup, re-strategize, and try to come up with something in order to break Chilli Heat to get themselves back in the game.
It was lovely to see that they switched to a zone defense.
For their upwind score, yeah. And definitely caused a turn there, but unfortunate with that long bomb that just didn't go off.
Yeah, if they can start utilizing that turns, if they get it from that defensive point, they might just start getting back in this game. Let's see what they can come up with after regrouping, taking a fresh breath. Like I said, it's a relatively young team, so I'm sure they will lean on their more experienced players. We've got some wild dog players in the team, which will probably guide them and assist with some strategy.
Indeed, and as well as Dan Rushton, who was one of the coaches in that the recent Wild Dogs team that went. He was the defensive coach. So Dan, also with quite a few years of experience, will definitely have some things to say and try to steady the young guns into some more patient Frisbee and hopefully get a score. I think their long bombs have been working. However, I think they just need to respect the Chilli Heat defense and try and get some ground first and then put it long. You know, get some 1-2s and then work it up rather than just putting it.
Everyone needs a Rassie in their team, so let's see what timeout decisions were made. "14 minutes into this game now. We're already definitely feeling the heat here in the commentators, so I'm sure the players are also feeling the heat, both from Chilli heat and the Gauteng sun coming down on us.
Yeah, I've got my feet tucked under the table here as it is very sunny and I'm feeling like my feet are burning already. It is very hot here, but lovely weather for Frisbee, honestly. Not much wind, just enough to give the offense some questions. And yeah, so very, very happy to be up here in Vereeniging, commentating on a game. Very fun.
Big pull now by Christine, hopefully. Got the Chilli D-line on. And it seems like it's going to be a man mark from Chilli. That's been working.
Definitely.
Go in. Great pull by Christine.
Picked up by Ruben, back to Bianca, back to Ruben, back to Kezia.
Oh, unfortunate drop there
Unfortunate with the drop, yes.
by Bianca.
Bianca normally has very safe hands in their handle set for the donkeys. Nice patient O by Chilli here, get them into the end zone.
We are seeing that zonal defense by the short donkeys again.
Ooh, and very close on that D by Samuel, but very nice and patient by Chilli Heat to get that score, and a nice break again for Chilli Heat.
Got the old man, big man Rob being active there in the midst. And Christine saw him coming from the left side to the right side, puts it to him, and the big man scores.
Short donkeys definitely needing a score here. Unfortunately with that drop, hopefully this slight downwind point will give them some confidence, and they have at least a score on the board after this this play. We really would like to see competitive short donkeys come in here. They were playing really well yesterday, and let's see how they go on this. Oh, sounding like a man defense again by Chilli Heat.
Definitely, we definitely want to see a competitive game. Chilli Heat very much looking forward to this game against a slightly unknown opponent, but coming out respectful, understanding they've got good players and momentum behind them, which we need to stop. Ruben puts it long.
Another,
Oh,
oh, another try.
he just tips it to himself, goes for the loud, and unfortunately misses it. Great effort to try and pick it up.
Ruben with another long bomb to John, who just misses it. As I was saying, I think they should really be trying to get a few passes in first before just trying to bomb it long, and feel their way back into this game. But yeah, so another unfortunate turnover there by the short donkeys. I feel Chilli Heat are gonna do a nice hammer over the top. I thought they were gonna go for a more conservative approach up into the wind, but they're very confident. And
Scott looking, finds Christine.
looking
Off
like
the
a
sideline
zone.
is the call. Got the zonal defense, so you need to be very much aware of trying to keep it off that sideline. Jamie's got options now. Puts it to Rob again for his second score.
A very nice hammer over the top to start that play. Really broke apart the zone. The donkeys were just never really back in position to slow them down. The donkeys love their zone, and it's all about squeezing the opposition, making them do as many passes as possible. And if you get a nice cheeky hammer over the top, it really does cut through the zone. So very well done there by Chilli Heat.
Yeah, unfortunately the wind's not here yet this morning, and just that allowed the Chilli Heat to put the hammer over the top.
Oh, great, almost second attempt there by Jono. So the wind isn't here properly yet, but it is slight breeze, but it does cause some problems. Is it a ladies or a gents line now? It's looking.
Let's get down, come on.
It is another gents line.
Second men's.
Yes.
Traditional Chilli Heat O-line that's on, giving them opportunity to get the disc back and play their O.
That is a huge air on that disc. Oh, and it just stays in. That is a
Lands
very
in right
round-
on the cone, and
very
Chilli
round
Heat's there.
ball. Huge pressure on the handler reset there. Daniel calling a foul on it, maybe a bit too much pressure.
We saw a lovely cut by Andrew from the Donkeys coming in here, quite hot. Let's see if that cut continues and that pass comes off.
It was a very nice undercut, but as we see Chilli Heat with a nice straight up mark there, couldn't quite hit it up the line. However, there's been a long discussion here about this potential.
Two Spirit captains.
Yeah, chatting.
Retracted foul is the call.
I think the stall will continue where it was, even if it was off the disc.
They're just getting clarity what that stall would have been.
Stall 7, oh, it's a very high stall. Matthew's going to need to get this off the line as quick as he can. Very good pressure by Chilli Heat to get the stall so high.
And he puts it immediately.
To Kezia, huge grab by Kezia, very nice.
Safe
Looking for a
hands,
reset
Kezia.
back. Nice back to Daniel. Undercut by Andrew, looked off. Looking for Matthew for a reset. Nice,
Finds
Matthew.
Matthew.
Matthew looking up the field. Big undercut there by Andrew. Nice back to Matthew. Matthew looking for the end zone. And another undercut by Andrew. Looking like it's going back to Matthew. Matthew with the
Matthew controlling the game.
controlling the game. Up to Kezia, back to Matthew. Daniel looking for a reset to get it off the line. Matthew just wants to get in that end zone with
And puts it up to Andrew.
Andrew. Yes.
But there might have been a call.
Pick, potentially. The players are discussing it. It does look like a pick. The throw's going back to Matthew.
Matthew still has Daniel on his reset right behind him. But he's a confident player. He'll most likely look upfield.
A nice little pop
Is it
to Daniel in the end zone for their first score. Well done. Let's see how Chilli Heat respond to that. Slight upwind score here for the short donkeys.
lovely work by Matthew there in that previous point, kind of controlling the game, giving his players time to form those cuts, hitting them under if they come, going fetching the disc, making the next pass.
Very true, taking a captain's role there, getting his team that first point, really wanting that disc back and putting the passes upfield to his cutters that were coming under really nicely. Let's see how the Donkeys respond to a slight upwind for the Chilli Heat. I wonder if they're going to do a zone.
Lady point.
Lady line.
Let's see what the Lady Donkeys. The scoping that was done by Chilli Heat suggested that the ladies on short donkeys are quite athletic young ladies
Very true.
with enthusiasm, and we're looking forward to the matchups.
Definitely. We have Bianca with the disc. Yes, as you said, very young and athletic ladies. Bianca's been playing still for a very long time. for the Donkeys with a nice pull up the field. I'm hearing a line trap. I'm thinking it may just be a zone. Oh, a brick was called actually. That was
Brick
went
was
out near
called.
went out near the halfway.
Right as the wind is starting to pick up. Our tent is slightly moving here.
Dylan very happy. Our tent is moving quite well. Dylan very happy to take a brick to take it from the middle of the field rather than not get trapped on the sideline, even though it was higher up on the field.
Dylan to Sam. Sam now needs to get this off the line. Puts it over the top to Nick to center it. Back to Kelly. Kelly puts it that side to Dana, who throws it up, and unfortunately no heaters under that. Quick collect by
Jono,
Donkeys.
From Jono to Daniel, back to Ruben, back up to Daniel with a nice turn. Very good space by Ruben to Kezia. Kezia popping back to Ruben. Ruben definitely wanting to do that long bomb, but maybe he's been told to holster a little bit and move it up the field.
And it looks like it's working. They're
Definitely.
looking.
There's nice unders again by Kezia. Very good pop back to Bianca. Bianca looking for a swing potentially to Daniel. Nice up the field. Oh, huge D by Dana. Very nice. Well
Dana
done by
gets a
Dana.
hand in there.
Got it back for her team. Setting up a zone here again by the short Donkeys. Nice swing.
Nick needs to collect it before the line and does so.
Was quite tight. Nice. Zone defense making them swing. That's exactly what the Donkeys want them to do, is to swing.
Sam back to Kenny, Kenny to Nick. Nick
And
puts it
that's
to
a
Dana up the
wonderful
line.
swing, getting some nice ground. Oh,
Ooh.
unfortunate drop. Nice up the field by Dana. It was a great cut.
Fortunately,
under.
Megan was there, but just drops it, which is very uncharacteristic of Megan.
Big under by Daniel. To
Now-
Sam, back to Bianca. Very nice under by Samuel. Bianca looking for an under. There for Paige.
Short Donkeys finding their ladies, utilizing their ladies.
Definitely. Looking for a pass back. Very good pressure on by the Chilli Heat defense to not let her get a reset back to a handler. Big hammer by Ruben
big
to
hammer.
Jono. Very
Jono
great
collects
grab.
it.
Very nice. Ruben can't help himself. Always loves his long bombs. Although this time it was a bit closer to the end zone for him. Maybe Matthew did tell him to slow it down a little bit, but Donkeys and their hammers, they're going to do it.
And here's that momentum that we said, if the short Donkeys start getting momentum, which they have now got 2 in a row,
Yes,
that might
that's
just
true.
turn the game. And we've seen them now
With a break, actually. Their first break of the game.
stringing a few more passes in the midfield and
Definitely.
clearly opening up players, allowing them to hit those unders, and seemingly if there's a deep option that's viable, they will put it.
The Donkey Zone doing what it was meant to, forcing the Chilli Heat team to swing, although they were doing a very nice round the back and creating more room up the sideline. So they would swing around the back and get ground as they go. It was looking really nice from the Chilli Heat offense on that zone. Something to think about for the Donkeys. They definitely like to make the other team swing, and Chilli Heat are more than happy to swing the disc, that's for
Keep
sure.
that disc moving.
Yeah, they had a nice undercut, unfortunately was dropped, and a nice pull here.
Lovely pull, that's going to get some distance on the roll. Picked up by Christine to Rob.
Oh, wonderful intercept in the midfield
Right
by
from
the zone.
Andrew, read it beautifully. Andrew to Matthew.
Back to Matthew. Back to Catherine. Oh, and
Ooh.
a drop. Or was it a drop?
It was a slight drop there by Bianca.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
low, difficult pass to get.
Yes, indeed. Unfortunate, that was a good defense opportunity for the short Donkeys. However, Rourke back with the disc, looking for cuts.
Rourke dancing on the
Rourke without any pressure in his mind. That store count was probably getting a bit high, but the experience from Rourke really showing through. The Donkeys still going with their zone in the downwind. They're very confident, obviously, with their zone.
We're seeing a ladies right here at the front cup. Oh,
Or unlucky there by Dana with that drop, almost regathering on a little lay. Matthew picking up the disc quickly, looking for an under and finds it.
up the line.
Oh,
Back.
very close to the tie fight, back to Matthew, yes. Nice under by Jono, swinging the disc to Bianca with lots of pressure on there by Dana. Back to Matthew. Matthew really wanted to control this game for his team. Looking for an undercut. Andrew working really hard to get under, but good pressure on by Rourke. Stall out
Call
called.
out is called. John T feeling very passionate that he got the stall out on Matthew there. He's asking for perspective. Sam kneeling there behind them. Perspective is called.
Contested stall out. John T was asking for some perspective from his teammates on the sideline here close to us. However, with a bit of a wind, they did hear or see if it was a stall out. So Matthew's contested the stall out, and obviously with the high stall just bombs it long. Looking for Jono over his head. Nice.
Connected by
She has set
Jamie.
her pivot. She set her pivot. She wasn't allowed to bring it to the front of the end zone. Although if she hadn't, she would have been. Oh, a big bomb
Puts it
up
deep to John T.
to John T.
Got
John
it.
T with a nice grab. Oh, just over her head. Unlucky. Get it back.
Awkward
Exactly.
throw.
Matthew looking to control the game again.
The intensity of the game clearly now has picked up.
Definitely. Nice pop back to Bianca from Catherine.
Bianca
Looking up the field.
looking.
Nice under there by Jono. Back to Bianca. Nice again by Catherine. Looking back for a handler. Bianca's there.
Bianca
up.
puts a big one up. Oh, collected by,
grab by Matthew. By the captain. And another break by the Donkeys.
Another break point by the Donkeys. That is
and a slight
3-6.
upwind, yes. 3-6 indeed.
They would definitely be very happy with the last 3 points.
And it seems another timeout has been scored. Now let's have a look at that again. Bianca looking for her reset, and her reset was running long. And a great read by Matthew. Technically a swing, but into the end zone.
Yes, definitely. And there was definitely some wind on it as well. He did really well to
Gather
read that disc and move towards the right. The wind's coming forward facing as he was running, pushing that disc towards the right side of the field. So he did really well,
To stop it from going out, yeah.
leaving his mark and collecting it right in the end zone.
Indeed. Definitely a nice good call here by Chilli Heat, calling it a timeout, trying to stop the short Donkeys' momentum with 3 scores in a row. Slowing that down is definitely the play. Maybe a chat about the zone, big swings. I don't think either team has put too much defensive pressure. There's been a few drops and a few passes going to ground. I feel defense for both teams can definitely put some more pressure on and cause the win for this game.
They've got the mastermind of Peter Ivy that has got an outside perspective. Unfortunately, Peter, as I said, out with an injury for this game. But fortunately enough, Peter very much on the sideline, being able to watch the game and provide valuable input to the team. We've seen in our previous 2 games very valuable advice from Peter and structuring the team, still being the captain, leading from the sideline, organizing his troops to attack. So let's see what this attack is going to be like with the O-line ready, with the half finished. Short Donkeys needs to get on there so that we can start this point. First male point again.
Donkeys on D. Again, I will assume they're going to run their zone with the Chilli Heat team going up into the slight breeze.
Some confusion. There's a disc not on the field. Timeout now definitely over.
I definitely heard Matthew say, does everyone know where they are in the zone? So definitely a zone coming here. Big pull up by Ruben to Nick Anderson. Oh, just goes out, lets it go, calls a brick.
Nick, a professional cricketer in his school days, read that disc perfectly and saw it's going to go out and just left it as a good cricketer does.
100%. Scott complimenting Ruben's pull there, saying on the sideline that it had some very nice float, and yes, unfortunate that it just went out. I think
Very much on the border there.
I think Donkeys, as well as coastal teams, whenever we come up to the high felts, we always have to somewhat relearn and adjust our throws, as they do tend to
Big up in the air, lots of time. We've got Tory under the disc. Oh,
trying for a greatest there. Matthew wasting no time picking that disc up and running it up to the line. But yes, as I was saying, the disc definitely...
Kezia going deep, Kezia deep. There's no one marking Kezia, so if he sees that, it's most likely going to be up, and that is the call. Dylan is now under it and collects.
Dylan with a nice box. The disc just hanging a little bit longer here in the half felt compared to us Willers from the coast. My team as well struggling a little bit yesterday, overthrown a few shots. As the disc just travels over people's heads. So just like they're going to the end zone, just flew out the back, as well as the pass now from Ruben to Kezia was a little bit hanging, and Dylan was able to get under that so nicely. The call was made and resolved quite quickly. Looking for a reset here against the Donkey zone. Really wanting to clamp down and force the Chilli Heat team to swing.
The disc is like a South African flag on a Springboks rugby day. It just stays up the whole day. It's not coming down. And
a nice grab there.
We need to be aware of that and adjust from there. But great look from Matthew to Kezia, and just unfortunately did. Chilli Heat now working it up. Looks like a slight variation of the zone we've been seeing in the previous points.
It seemingly is. It's looking like they have a one-person mark with a bit of a cup, not really the donkey wall that we're used to. I think this sort of zone tries to stop the swings a little bit more and force it more to a line, as we can see. But a very nice swing to break that zone cup. Very nice poach in there by Matthew. Stopping that initial reset.
Utilizing 4 players in the cup then, 1 on the mark, and looks like a 3 little man wall.
Above the 1 mark, yes.
Which is clearly effective, and that is unfortunate. That's the break. If you pierce that veil.
I think with the slight breeze that's going on, they can afford to have four defenders close to the disc. However, as you said, as soon as you get it past those four players, it really can break open that zone.
Actually, just now.
However, there's just a slight wayward pass. Good pressure from the D. Ruben definitely not going to waste any time. He's going to throw that long as soon as he gets it. Oh, he just holsters. Looking for
Andrew.
Andrew with a nice under, collects nicely. Definitely going to look back for Matthew or Ruben. Nati with the disc, very nice. Nati got the disc, looking upfield.
Dylan very much aware that he needs to mark.
Aware he needs to mark?
Very much aware he needs to mark Matthew out of this game and putting lots of pressure on him.
Nati, excuse me, looking for that reset initially and didn't quite find it with a good defensive pressure by Chilli Heat. Throws it into the long out the back of the end zone. Also playing like the Springboks, we're looking for territory and forcing that Chilli Heat team to now work the disc hard back up the field into this.
Heineken Meyer Frisbee, as I call it. you utilize that territory, try and get possession. And now Chilli needs to work it up against the wind in a zone which is seeming to be
quite clamping down on their swings.
Definitely.
with the Nati's high stall count there, definitely just bombing it long is a more effective option than turning it over where you are. And now we're looking at some nice pops, 1-2 by Chilli Heat. Willis.
Sam gives it to Dylan, who's patient on the disc, puts it to Nick, nice
Very
break
nice.
to Megan in the midfield. Megan looks and resets to Kelly. Kelly swings to Sam.
Sam to Dylan in the midfield.
Oh, collected this time by Megan.
This is some really nice Frisbee up the field there by Chilli Heat into the wind. Zone trying to clamp it back down again.
Quick passes by Chilli. Seems to be working and breaks through the cup as we see now from Sam. From behind into the cup again from Dylan, but the pass is not made. And Patience gets it up, short passes, got them there. And that's a score by Dylan to make it 7-3 to
Chilli Heat.
Chilli Heat.
Indeed. With that breeze that they were throwing into the short, sharp passes, good swings are going to get you that goal with this Donkeys zone. Donkeys definitely could put some good pressure on, but Chilli Heat showing their experience and showing their level of play with a really nice offense.
Here we can see Chilli Heat just again not being afraid to put two people in that cup, breaking from behind into the cup, gets it to Sam.
Something to note, yes, for the Donkeys, maybe they need to put a bit of pressure on that reset coming from behind the handler with the disc. Sometimes putting maybe a man mark on a handler, mixing up their zone might be their next play. Having played a few tournaments with the Donkeys myself, they tend to have many different zones that they just pull out as they go. So let's see if this non-masters short Donkeys team has that sort of experience to pull through maybe a different variation to their zone, or maybe they'll go to a man defense. Not sure how they prefer to play than their older masters teammates.
Very much, but for now they've got an opportunity on O. They can make it 4-7, or Chilli Heat can take the half by getting this
break point. And a huge pull into the back of the end zone. Doesn't roll out the back. It looks like Dan has to take it from literally the back blue line. Callahan territory here for Chilli Heat.
Back to Bianca.
Bianca very cool with the disc.
Oh, and the disc goes up.
Fortunately,
and unfortunately,
with that breeze, really is difficult. Foul called actually.
Foul call that would make sense from Bianca. That was a weird throw, and I'm sure she's more than capable.
It was a
of
strange throw from Bianca. A violation being called. Perhaps somebody not in position on that foul.
Disc is in.
Bianca for Jono, yet to make ground out of their end zone yet. Very much big pressure putting on here. Back
Very
to Bianca.
aggressive from Heat right now.
A nice little throw over the top.
And the
Called
out call
out.
is night.
Called out by Scott. And a quick discussion here. Perspective being given here by Jonty.
In ultimate, if a disc is caught on the line, that is considered out. So even if your first foot lands on the line and your second foot is inbound.
We have a replay here. We're on a little bit on the far end of the field. Our perspective maybe not the best. But yes, on the line is out. And Vereniging here, the Saya and the TOC have painted some nice lines for us.
They've blessed us with these beautiful blue lines,
Indeed.
brick marks and cones.
And it seems to have been called an out, accepted by
Called
Jono. However, unfortunately dropped there by Scott in the midfield.
bullet to Scott, which is not collected.
That gives the Donkeys a little bit of breathing room as they're no longer on their end zone, back of the end zone line, and a nice swing by Daniel. Up the field to
Up
Jono,
in the air,
but
lots of bodies.
Bodies trying to catch that. Didn't seem like there was a call from my end.
There's a discussion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players involved under that disc. Just shows the disc is now starting to float and
So there was a foul called. Seems some contact from behind has caused a foul. Back to Daniel, to Bianca. They've played lots of Frisbee together. A bit overshot there.
Oh, Jonty collects it.
To Josh, sorry. Rourke with the disc.
Ooh.
Cool as a cucumber. A very uncharacteristic second drop there by Scott. Back with Bianca, giving the Donkeys another shot at an upward score here.
Man mark still by Chilli Heat.
Jono with an undercut covered real nasty by Rourke. Bianca not looking that off.
And both undercuts were marked off there, but they reset, regather, Bianca up the line.
Nice grab there by Daniel, looking for a reset again. Needs to be patient. They don't have the big throwers on this line, although Daniel can make a decent pass up the field. But into the wind, much better to try to keep it calm and collected. Very nice catch by Bianca. High release by Daniel.
Ooh. D there by Rob.
Very nice D.
D's it to himself to collect.
Looks like we have another zone coming in here by the Donkeys.
Jamie on the disc now. Gives it back to Christine. The commander at the back. Back to Jamie on the line. Gives it to Scott infield.
Definitely
Scott
gathering
looking.
that one.
And the donkey zone is set, but there seems to be a few gaps in there, and Jamie looks to Jonty, who takes it easily to take half. 8-3 Chilli Heat.
An interesting celebration there by Jonty, hitting the disc with his head. That's the half. Very nice play by Chilli Heat, definitely showing their experience and their play. Donkeys really need to regather and figure out what they want to do with their strategies here on D and on O.
Very much so. Wind still starting to pick up, so I'm sure we will see some zone,
Definitely.
perhaps from both teams, but the man marking has been working for Chilli Heat, so they might stick with that, but Donkey's zone proven to be effective.
Indeed. Does the Chilli Heat have a zone that they like to run?
Chilli's got a few variations of zones which we love to run, which you normally would only pull out when we see our man mark is not as effective.
That's fair. Our KZN teams do love our zone, and really much enjoy the zonal defense. And well, yeah, well.
Back here with Short Donkeys versus Chilli Heat in Vereniging Gauteng. Chilli Heat leading 8-3, gathering 6 points off the bat in the first half. Short Donkeys responding with
A couple breaks.
getting 3 points on.
And Chilli Heat not stressed by the couple breaks and kept scoring into the half.
Just making sure.
The Donkeys are on offense now, are they not?
Offense.
Yes.
Quick
they are.
shout out to our share, the streaming, doing phenomenal job here in Vereniging. We've got some excellent camera quality. We've got replays. The team's doing really well, Josh and his team. Thanks for giving us the opportunity to commentate, and we hope that everyone in the rest of South Africa and wherever you're watching from is enjoying this game. We've got the Brown family here,
Jessica,
Jess and Miles.
and Miles and Emma.
Oh,
they are watching there at
They are
home.
watching.
and
Very exciting.
Letitia's watching while she's painting.
We have a
Big
pull,
Brad,
a pull
lovely.
here from Dana, and it just goes out the field of play.
Is right here in front of us.
Ruben does not take a break and takes it quickly off the sideline.
Quick.
From to Skylight back to Ruben. Ruben looking for a long bomb already, but holsters and resets to Bianca with calm head, looking for an undercut.
Look,
And up the
Kezia was
line.
available,
And yes, Kezia cutting under to
collected.
Sam, back to Bianca from Kezia. Skylar with a nice undercut, looked off by Bianca, looking for Ruben. Ruben streaking up the line
Ruben.
to Sam in the end zone with a nice offensive score downwind for the Donkeys.
Nice quick point.
Exactly what the Donkeys need to get themselves back into this game. And let's see how they respond on D.
Utilizing their youth, utilizing the wind behind them, and just didn't give Chilli any opportunity there to turn the disc.
There seems to be a short discussion here post-score. Seemingly resolved nicely. High fives from the Donkeys. See a replay here to Bianca, or to Kezia, back to Bianca. Looking upfield. Oh, a wonderful pass into the end zone and a good toe. Well,
It looks like that back foot was definitely in.
before putting his front foot down.
Front foot was a nice stomp, but the back foot drawing it, making sure that that disc is in.
Donkeys with the disc going to pull.
4-8. Lots of kisses from Rourke, enjoying it as always. Calm and collected, Mr. NBA as we call him on the team. And he is single, ladies. I'll ask him to appear in the front of the camera a bit later so that we can get him a match.
A pull from the ladies' line, rolling
pull.
past the halfway, picked up by Nick, yes. Back to Dylan Willows.
Dylan looking upfield. Again, we're seeing the ladies in the zone from the Donkeys. Dana to Nick, that just
Well, uncharacteristic drop from Nick, the wind maybe affecting it a little bit in the air.
Nick.
A pop back to Matthew from Andrew. Matthew commanding his team from the back. Oh, nice grab by Kezia. Or a
lots
little
of
bit
pressure
high,
from
but Andrew collected
Dana,
it
but gets it centered now.
to Andrew, back to Catherine, his sister. And up for Jono, and another up
Catherine
from
gets
Catherine.
opportunity
Oh, and
and
she
connects it.
just grabs it, looking upfield, not scared to pass it into the end zone
It's
to Kezia. Very nice score.
Very nice
from the
score
short
by the ladies. As I'm saying, it seems lady connection there. Not afraid to put it up, trusting their ladies and paying all for them.
And that is a upwind break from the Short Donkeys. A very needed break for them to get themselves back into this game. And like very, very cool up the field by all the ladies on the Donkeys team, really utilizing their ladies on this ladies point.
Catherine having a jump there, missing the disc, but
Regathering.
keeping that hand out there, gets the discs, sees it cut up the line and puts it for score 5-8.
Very, very nice. Yes, 5-8 to Chilli Heat. Donkeys to pull again with the wind. let's see how Chilli Heat respond with their offense. And I'm pretty sure the Donkeys are going to put on a zone. They are not phased, it seems, to go.
They are gathering the troops there, and definitely looks like they are coming out hot.
And it looks like Ruben with the disc to pull, so it would be a gents line. Disc is going up. A roller, it seems, by Ruben. Interesting. Missed by one Chilli player, collected by Dylan.
Got our cricketers stopping it there.
Indeed.
Nick to Tory, Tory back to Nick.
Donkeys looking like they are going to zone again with a single marker, a rabbit on the disc.
Phil gets it through the cup to Sam. Looks for Dill again. Gives it to Nick, that's keeping his pace here on the side of the field.
Chilli need to keep swinging the disc, making the front wall really work hard.
Tory does really well to get the disc off the line. Dylan under pressure now, but centers it to Nick.
And a nice swing out to take that pressure away.
Meters are now made. Megan in the midfield. Tory to Dill.
Making that Donkey's wall
Dylan,
really move.
Dylan starting to itch, looking for that potential over the top pass, but keeps it in. Now needs to get that off the line again. They're looking again, and there is a foul called. Uncontested, coming in on 0.
Nice swing again, very cool.
Good swing. Megan available with no mark.
It's exactly what you want to do against a donkey zone. Get a nice big swing and then find your space up the line and really try to run away from that donkey's wall, especially with the one person marking the disc. Andrew is really running himself ragged here, trying to follow that disc. Chilli Heat really not phased about
Got Dylan wide, gets it, gives
Sam.
it to Sam, which made a great run-up cut. Attack from behind.
Sam wanting to put it into the end zone, looking for a nice hammer. And a wonderful low release there by Dylan.
Brad Brown gets it, Dr. Brad.
A very, very nice upwind score there by the Chilli Heat team, not phased by the donkey zone. There's a donkey zone with a one man on every pass. That man is going to be real tired after that point. I think maybe a different zone will come out soon for the donkeys.
Samia sees it to Dylan. Dylan sees Brad is open and gives a nice low release flick.
It was a very pretty low release flick.
Chilli utilizing almost all of their offensive players that point. Everyone getting a touch off the disc. We're seeing that from both teams today, that every player on the field is being used and plays a role, which is lovely to see.
Oh, indeed. And using every player on the field is definitely going to help you against the zone. The space it creates throughout the whole field is exactly how they scored just now. We are having another men's line.
Male point with Rob on the discs.
Rob with going to be a huge pull, I'm sure, especially in this high felt.
Rob, a local now, staying in Parkhurst.
Oh, really?
And we've been utilizing his local knowledge.
We have a big
and
pull, as
seems
I said.
like a fantastic pull. Might have been left and would have been out, but
Ruben's so confident, wants to catch the disc. Or
Ruben
big
wants to
streak
get
deep
going.
by Daniel, and that's his handler running along. What is Ruben going to do? He calls a foul?
Foul on the disc.
Potentially hit his hand on his pass. The catch was caught, and then you can continue and retract your foul call if that happens. We have Daniel with the disc, looking for Jono with a cut under, not on, looking for Ruben for a reset. Ruben does get the reset. Ruben looking up the field, a nice swing, a wonderful one-hand grab.
Confident
and up
catch.
to Kezia, a huge grab from Kezia.
Under
To
pressure.
to Sam. Sam, such a nice pass. Looking into the end zone and puts it, but Rourke coming off of his man.
Rourke being quite aware there and intercepting that disc.
Catherine just not finding the lady in the end zone. Maybe didn't see Rourke coming off of his man in time, but Rourke being very, very sneaky on the defense.
Classic Rourke. Chris now to Rourke, Rourke to Jonty, and there's a hand in there by
Dan? No call
Dan.
there.
Gets it. Clean D.
Nice there by Claudia with the reset. Claudia running back up. Ruben with the disc, potentially looking for a reset. No, chance to
Great
Catherine.
step out.
To Jono. Back to Ruben. Ruben looking into the end zone.
Switch called by Scott, now on the mark, and puts it up,
Oh, a wonderful
and a
high release flick
jump catch.
by Kezia in the end zone. And a wonderful upwind score by the
Another
Donkeys.
upwind score by the Donkeys.
A hold. The pull was by the Chilli Heat team, and a good hold upwind.
For sure, that's the one. These are the ones you need to get to
100%. Get yourself back into this game.
tick that scoreboard up, up, up. Easy catch, safe hands clearly from Kezia. Probably going to be one of our top scorers of this tournament if it continues this way.
Indeed. It looks like a women's line. So
That
we'll
would
have a
be
woman
the
pulling.
First lady point line now.
We will have. Is that Catherine with the disc, I think?
Jeff, and from Chile we've got Megan on the line, we've got Tori, Kelly and Dana. So strong women line from Chile Heat.
Donkeys are talking a little bit too much. In my mind, it might be a man defense by the Donkeys.
It does look like they are taking their time making sure that they are aware who they're marking, so it might be.
Or they could be mixing up the defense. We will have to see. Now, disc is put up to signal readiness, and a pull comes out there by Catherine. A nice pull,
Lovely pull, slightly faces to the left.
and it has gone out just before the halfway. It doesn't seem like they're going to take a brick. Jonty bringing the disc to the 3 meters to help. Oh wait, Jonty's on the field.
Peter,
No, Jonty's not on the field.
sideline. It looks like Dill's walking towards the disc.
I was correct. It does look like a man defense from the Donkeys. They were taking a while to get their marks as their zone defense they know too well, and they just tend
Up
to
the
just
line
run
to Kelly.
Up the line.
Great cut by Kelly. Now I've got Dill, that's another up the line.
Not in. Very
Receives
close.
it centimeters before the end zone.
Looking for a swing around.
Swing to Nick.
Josh with a nice force. But
Nick
too
to
easy.
Dill. And Bad Brad scores another one, but looks like there might have been a call. No,
Matthew
it's just
thought he
a-
was straddling the line, but I think he was actually out of the end zone and stepped
That's it.
into the end zone. His pivotal was outside the end zone.
We
as
are in
they-
the double digits now for Chile Heat. Ultimate Frisbee, first to 15. That's the game. So 5 more for Heat to go. Or
Here's a quick replay with a nice up the line cut here. Very good breaks up the play, getting them nice and close to the end zone. On the upwind too, and another up the line from Dylan that was really close to getting in the end zone. He wanted the assist for himself, as you see.
yeah,
And then a nice swing.
swings it back to Nick.
And as you said, the upwind scores are important. And even though it was a hold by the Chile Heat, they hold the upwind score. Looking for another ladies line here with Christine with the disc.
Now's the opportunity to put that pressure on the Donkeys again,
And get
having
it.
to work that disc up the wind.
And pressure will come from Chile Heat to get a break and score on a nice easy downwind break would be real nice for the Chile Heat team. We have Ruben back on for the Donkeys, and Bianca, they're definitely going to be looking for nice 1-2s up the field, and Andrew with the big hat there isn't going to be running along too much, I think, with
Really
this
nice.
with this
there
wind.
we see that again, where the disc just keeps on being in the air.
And that's
in the end
right on
zone.
the back on the end zone again. What a pull, actually.
Bianca. Yeah, finally, Chile gets. Oh, Chris Team
That's
just
a
misses
very
that.
nice pass to Lisa in the midfield, to Andrew, back to Bianca on the sideline. She needs to get it off the sideline. What's Ruben going to respond? Andrew with a wonderful undercut. As I said, he loves his long, but into the wind is a bit difficult. Ruben looking for a reset. Andrew looking for Ruben. It just pops it up, and that's a huge swing option here.
And
Josh
swings it back.
to Josh. Yes, Josh swings it back to Ruben. Ruben with the disc, looking for a cut out. Andrew going long. And there's no real cuts coming under, but a nice swing to Josh. Josh back to Ruben.
Just utilizing that opportunity, give go.
Very nice from Andrew back to Ruben. They really need to work this disc up nice and patient. Very nice to Paige in the midfield, looking for a hander. Back to Bianca. Bianca looking for her flick as Scott shouts.
Bianca, oh, and it's a floaty, and it is
unlucky.
down.
Rourke with a good box to stop Ruben from collecting that wafting disc. Here's an opportunity for the Chilli Heat team to break. Oh, very unfortunate when
Lawrence is not collecting that.
just a bit high. Timeout.
Timeout call by Short Donkeys.
Timeout called.
They are just probably discussing where the store's going to come in.
I do believe he picked up and called timeout, if there was even a store.
Okay, they seem to be happy with that. Timeout called by the Short Donkeys, getting an opportunity to get the disc back now, and they are on O, so probably wanting to utilize this opportunity now to not give Chilli that break and work the disc up the wind.
Very nice there on the replay by Rourke to recognize the disc was a floating and get himself in the way of Ruben to stop him from regathering that lofty disc. As we see there, the wind and the altitude just keeping that disc a little bit high, as the coastal teams do struggle with this altitude sometimes.
And as you can see on the players' jerseys, slight breeze that's picking up every few minutes. We're getting
Big
more
gusts.
more wind coming down.
For me, on that timeout call, Ruben must have been real tired. For me, I'm normally the one picking up the disc on the cones, and I don't want to call a timeout on the cone there. Ruben must have been real poked to call a timeout there, but maybe he did need a quick breather.
We've got a few long points here now, 2 or 3 real long points. So, and Ruben has been on for those ones, so very much likely that he is
A little bit tired.
Sun coming down.
Get some water, regroup, and let's see how Ruben responds on the side. Let's see if you can get it off the line.
Three-day tournament happening here in Vereniging. We've played some games yesterday, and seems like tomorrow the semi-finals and the finals are going to be quite early, giving everyone opportunity to go home slightly earlier, as opposed to traditional SAFTA organised events.
I've had my fair share of tournaments driving back in the dock bound to Durban from a Joburg tournament. It's always been fun though. But yes, arriving a little bit earlier wouldn't be too nice. It wouldn't be too bad. Arriving back in Durban on time. We have the disc coming back in. Rourke on a good D on Ruben. Oh, and a wonderful undercut by Andrew to give Ruben that space he needs to get the disc up. Andrew pops it back up to Ruben quickly, and to Paige, back to Ruben to reset the store count. Andrew, the hard undercut, very hard defense as well by Jonty.
Marked by Jonty.
Oh, Bianca, unfortunate drop by her. Very safe hands in the handles usually. Andrew putting up a good mark on Rourke.
Rourke now picks it up, puts it to Christine, that swings to Dana. Up the line, cut by Christine, but not given.
Knocked off.
Hard marking by the Donkeys happening.
Really stopping that swing option happening there. But now straight back down, looking for a swing now, Christine.
Christine back to Rob. Rob looking, swings it to Rourke. Rourke puts it right through the middle.
To Christine, very easy, cool as you like it, and a wonderful downward break here by Chilli Heat, really stomping the authority in this game. High fives all around. Donkeys are going to look for some patient offense, hopefully. Ruben might get excited as we have seen.
As we've seen. Andrew really stamping his authority with those undercuts. He's been phenomenal
Definitely.
with his undercuts. Something to look out for by Chilli. He's been phenomenal, just being open all the time, and he's got quite hefty markers on him, so he must really be doing well. He's got Jonty marking him that previous point, which is also very much known for his speed, but Andrew a bit bulkier and definitely got the legs, got the speed there.
He is surprising actually, marking him up at the donkeys, thinking that he's a bit shorter, got the height, you know, but he is real fast and a real menace to deal with. John Team probably not expecting that extra speed from the stocky man.
That's it, very much a Kwagga Smith build that
Oh,
we're
for
seeing
sure.
there.
Oh, for sure.
That utility player, we can put him in anywhere. So Andrew, man to watch out for.
Looking like a men's line again. I think this is the second men's line.
That's the second men's now.
Pull up by Dylan to the donkeys on
Up
their
the wind.
on a slight downwind.
It just
Points for the donkeys. It looks like it's going out, and a brick here by Nati to take it on the brick mark.
brick called.
Nati in the handle space, it seems, with Ruben and Catherine. It seems Matthew not going to start with in the handle set to start,
No.
but looking for that undercut, although
Makes the
Nati
cut
isn't
so
even
long.
ready yet with the disc.
We're not seeing.
Disc is in now, but Matthew's already done 3 cuts before the disc was even in. Matthew with a nice
Gathers
grab.
that
Matthew looking
and
up
puts it
to
deep.
Kezia.
Kezia is gonna.
Oh, she has
Oh.
legs on her, but again, the disc just sitting in the air for way too long in the half out, not coming down for her to collect. Chilli Heat looking for an upwind break. What are we looking here on the zone? It looks like Ruben is going in the front and looking like a line trap to set up.
Very difficult position from Kelly, and very tight marking by
The zone.
the zone, but gets that swing off to Nick. Nick gives that swing off to Sam, and now we're on the other side of the field. Sam back to Nick, and again, slight trap happening, but there's a 1-2 big fake by Sam.
Donkey zone really stopping that swing from happening, and that's what the donkeys want. They want them to force those big hammers over the top and a big swing. That's where they try and get their defenses. But Dylan, not worried, got the disc.
That disc hanging, very much dangerous, very much what the donkeys want to see. Dole
With a nice hammer over the top,
across
really
the field to Brad.
up into the wind too.
Brad back to Nick.
Matthew
Nick.
looking to slow it down.
Gets it back from Brad. That goes long. Sam, very much energetic,
With his faking now.
showing all of his
Ooh,
options.
A very nice hammer
But
swing.
taking that hammer,
And in the wind.
4th hammer for this point. Still to Nick, and we are now on the
On-
cusp.
On the end zone line for a nice upwind break here for Chilli Heat.
Heat.
Oh, she
Ooh.
unfortunately drops it. That seemed
Tory,
there wasn't just enough.
unfortunately, doesn't collect it.
I don't think there was enough revs on that disc. He just tried to pop it in, and the gusty wind picked up and made it a bit of a wobble. Unfortunate on that. Donkey's looking to hold again with Ruben with the disc.
Very much Heineken Meyer Frisbee that might happen now.
Nati with the disc.
donkeys.
Nati with a nice throw up
Oh.
the field to Jono, undercut to Kezia.
Oh, and unfortunately,
I think that's
that disc
down, yes.
just didn't lift. There's a slight little hubble where that disc was thrown down. That's might have caused.
I think it's on the cricket pitch there. There's a little bit of an up bump there.
Very, very awkward catch there from
Indeed.
in that section of the field. But Chilli Heat now with the opportunity to
Break again, yes.
break. Nice swing to Dylan from Sam. They've got
And-
Megan, Brad, and Tori just working that backside. Not in called.
Dylan with it.
Dylan
There
finally
we go.
gives it now, gives a handshake to Tori, congratulations her on that score.
Just an unfortunate pass that went to the ground and for the short donkeys. However, Chilli Heat upwind breaking, really stomping the authority in this game and the tournament. They are a force to be reckoned with.
Not in with Dylan, and Tori says, I'm here, give it to me. Sit man, coach.
Sit, coach.
It seems that it is a male line on the field, although
I thought it would have been another ladies, or
I have it as a ladies line, so we'll see
if
communication comes in here and if the call is made correctly.
unless we're wrong, which we can be.
Very much we can be.
1, 2.
Donkey also has it as a male line, so that must be the second male line then.
We are incorrect then, and that's okay. We
Actually, being blessed with Julia and Rob expecting the first, and Julia, long-standing captain of Chilli Heat, also next to the field. So we've got Julia and Peter on the sideline, and Julia taking the role, that administrative captain's role of keeping score, making sure that our lines are called correctly, and
a
clearly
nice pull.
doing a great job of it.
Another
Again,
nice pull into the back of the end zone, putting
Into
a
the end
lot
zone.
of pressure on the Donkeys' handlers.
two
Daniel
passes, gets it out of the end zone.
gets it out with Bianca, yes, to Andrew with an undercut on the line.
Andrew again with a beautiful undercut.
Indeed. On the line, Daniel passes it up to Joel, looking for a reset back to Bianca. Bianca on the line now, looking for it up the field. Rourke with a nice handler defensive set there on Daniel. Not much he can do, but pops it back to Daniel from Catherine to Joel. Joel on the side,
Active.
looking for Daniel. Daniel running up the line, not much, back into the handles. Daniel looking for up the field, a nice undercut there by Catherine. Huge grab out the air.
Daniel
Catherine
doing
looking
really
for a
well
reset.
to
There's
try
an
and
undercut
lose.
here by Joel. A very nice meters made there. Back to Bianca.
No options upfield.
Field indeed, but swings back to Daniel, back to Bianca. Really controlling the game she is in this upward score. Nice catch there by Paige. Low to her knees. Daniel looking for a reset, but Rourke has got his
Sideline
number,
force.
honestly.
And a stall
And
out.
a stall out. Rourke with the very nice handler defense, causing that high stall counter to go. And
Immediate hand block by Daniel, says not in my house.
not in my house, indeed. He really saw Rourke's wind up there and went for that hand block. It looks like we're looking at the disc here. It might have been a bit tackled. Thank you, Daniel. Do we have a spare disc, potentially?
Hashtag
It's-
Rourked.
There was a slight wobble on that, but we're getting some CPR on the disc here.
Rourke clearly not happy with what just transpired.
Oh, he'll be kicking himself for that D. But I'm sure he'll get one back with his impressive man marking that he's been
Yes.
showing this throughout
So
this
he
game.
had Jonty going long, and that's why he thought safe option.
100%.
Let's put it. And Daniel, sawing it coming, also saw that cut by Jonty and probably knew it was coming and put his body in front of it.
Showing some experience for sure.
Got the D.
Bianca still not happy with the warp disc. The CPR maybe wasn't enough from the sideline. Each team got their own game disc. Unfortunately, sometimes the disc can get warped and bent from Ds like that. However,
This is in.
we
Quick
have
pass.
another one. A nice quick pass by Bianca, still on the sideline though, and an attempted swing to Jono, but Jonty read the play. Jonty running long. Scott definitely wants to put that, but does a little hammer over the top, but just doesn't work. Bianca picks up the disc. She's not phased by the turnover, and a nice D.
Throws it into Jamie, which will count that as a D. Rourke now to Rob. Rob seeing Lauren. Lauren catches a meter in front of the end zone. But now again, that difficult pass from that sideline. Oh, gets it to Rourke to recover and
Rourke.
make up for that D discs which he had to give away.
There's a discussion here about wrapping. It seems they're complaining Daniel might have been rapping a little bit on that mark.
Wrapping, or as we know, John T, big fishermen, so they might have been comparing fish that they caught here in the Fall River.
That is true. That is true. Putting a bit of pressure on. Maybe Daniel did wrap the lady a little bit, but didn't matter in the end, as she got the pass off to Rock. And I think that was a downwind break by the Heat team. The
First lady point again for this second half. We saw lots of hammers in that previous point.
Here's the D again. Very nicely read by Daniel. Sorry to interrupt you, Willis.
Daniel just putting his arms out. There we see that again. And here we might see not massive wrapping, but if it is wrapping, the mark should call it. That's one of the calls which only the mark can call.
Indeed.
It's not like a double team
or a travel.
Or a travel which anyone on the field can call.
A lady line.
Now there is a discussion.
We might have been right about that. that men's line that we just had. It could have been one too many. Honestly,
we are keeping track here on the commentary side, so we're
trying to.
We know what's happening, and
however, we might not know exactly which one it is because there's a wonderful app that's been used in this tournament to tell us if it's a man's or ladies line.
That was definitely two men's points now.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's resolved that it is the first lady
point.
We're not sure if anyone was right or wrong, but this point at least we are now starting
Teams.
again with
ladies. Teams agreed now on the ladies line, and a lady needs to pull. And a tough upwind pull by Dana here. That is Dana, yes?
Yes, Dana signal readiness.
Instead of the donkeys. And a wonderful pull actually
Great
into the
pull
wind.
by Dana.
Further than my pulls this yesterday, honestly. Ribbon collects without letting it touch the ground to Josh. Back to
Josh, quick play to Ruben.
Indeed. And a wonderful undercut there by Sam.
Now,
looking for a reset to Kezia. Nice to Kezia. Kezia to Catherine. And Samuel looking up. And a wonderful throw over.
And falls, but
Sam gathers it.
There we got the fun. We got the congratulations from Brad.
Wonderful spirit, honestly. And a very nice throw over the top. Somewhat of a high release flick. Getting it over the defender.
Donkey's not being afraid to work it up the line. Here we can see on the sideline.
Not phased to get it off, as you say, and to swing, and a wonderful undercut by Kezia to Catherine. Oh, and it is a very nice pass over the defender, and a great grab by Sam.
Sam got it. If your feet touches the ground in the end zone, that is a
score.
You need to have control of the disc and score, and so even though you fell afterwards, the score will stand.
We have another lady line, I think, as our discussion went. Yes, it is another lady line. We have Jono was holding the disc wanting to pull, but was thwarted by Bianca.
Informed that
it was in fact the ladies' line to pull.
Lady line. Airplane signal, a lady.
Oh, a nice little roll.
Lying on the beach signaling.
Pass halfway. And a nice stop there by Sam.
Sam, ultra marathon runner. Great competitiveness from Nick and Sam on the marathon. Sam now to Dill.
It looks
back to Sam. Sam, easy pass to Tori, and will collect it himself to
very nice.
Make it a 5-point score for Heat that point.
We had I noticed a different zone by the donkeys, not doing that just a single man on disc, but more of their wall. However, Chilli Heat recognizing space easily and going straight through that wall.
Quite aggressive there, not giving the opportunity for the donkeys to set.
No.
Lots of happy and fresh legs at the tournament this weekend, with 5 heaters not running the Cape Town Marathon being cancelled due to the gusty winds.
Was it quite windy?
It was quite windy in the early morning hours. but understandably so,
The
the
wind can
marathon
get
was
dangerous.
cancelled. We just see a Sam here to Tori and goes and collects it himself. Tori and Sam connection, we love to see it. So a lot of carbo-loaded heaters wanting to
Ready to
shake
run.
off the marathon carbs, which is still
Sitting on them.
sitting on them.
We have back to the gents line. Scott with the disc wanting to pull into the wind.
Traditional D-line from Chilli Heat. That would have been the call by the coaches, and that just goes over the whole field, out.
Scott immediately knew he wasn't happy with his pull.
Lots of grunting.
Lots of grunting, as we heard from the commentary box here. Ruben happy with the brick, honestly, looking for the brick mark.
Looking for that blue brick
X.
mark. And Rourke says that X over there is more suitable, and Ruben says, no, this one over here, he likes it.
The brick mark is 18 meters up from the end zone, which is the same size as the end zone. Ooh, the wind pushing
Again,
that
we
down.
see this little hobble patch here on the field, which makes it awkward for
Low
the-
flying discs. Or a nice pass up by Scotty to Jonty. Jonty looking for a reset to Rourke. Rourke with the disc.
Gives it to Rob, and just peels off the stack is Christine that catches that to win the game 15-7. That is game Chilli Heat. That is Nick Anderson's wife, as he proudly proclaims while he runs.
Past the commentary box, and that is game. A very, very solid game from both teams, and a wonderful performance.
High fives all around. Thank you so much, Andy, for commentating with me. Again, thanks to the streamers. Yeah, you guys doing a phenomenal job.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I really enjoyed that.
And we hope you guys in Cape Town enjoyed it as much as we did here in the vereniging. Stay hydrated, stay warm.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
All right, guys, a tough game. How do you feel about that, Matt? You're playing against a very experienced team, but you obviously come from a very experienced team as well. Both Chilli and Donkeys have two teams with legends and long donkeys and short donkeys. How are you feeling after that one?
Yeah, it's tough whenever you come against a team like, I think the final score being 15-7, which is, after our results yesterday, I think we really would have helped to get it a bit tighter. But the key for me is to not focus too much on the scoreline. I think yesterday when we played some awesome Frisbee, we still made a lot of mistakes. And even despite the scoreline here, I think we did a lot of things right still. So there's positives, there's negatives coming out of it. The key here is just going to be how do we focus for our quarterfinal for what is probably going to be our biggest game today.
Nice. Good luck with that game. Thanks so much for your time. Sam, great game. How did it feel spirit-wise? Are you happy with that game?
Good, yeah. I mean, hard-fought games like that are always a little bit contentious. I know there was a lot of chatter in the first half, particularly. I mean, it was very intense, some physical contact, and then a lot of double-team calls that we kind of had some disagreements about on philosophy side. But yeah, it went well. I mean, full credit to the short donkeys. They really came out, and we knew we had to perform really well. So well done to them, and they were well-spirited, really positive, and I'm sure that will reflect in the scoreline. I mean, in the Spirit scoreline. And good luck to them for the rest of their game.
Yeah, I think those disputed calls are the reason that we have a Spirit rubric, and we try and keep things fair, and it encourages communication between the teams to all work well together. Thanks so much for your team. Good luck to the quarterfinal.
Cool. Thanks, Josh.
Cheers. Thanks, Sam.
Cheers.
Keep on. Thanks so much, guys. We'll probably show you a few highlights maybe later now, and we'll see you for the next game. Thanks so much. Cheers.